This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Stratos figure, the Winged Warrior. This one is part of the cartoon collection for the 2000X series, and man, they are glorious. Packaging right off the back looks good, except for the fact that I believe the series was just called Masters of the Universe. But, whatever. We turn it around and we have as seen on the Sky War episode, where they're fighting the Adrenos. And of course, in the background, you see, I believe that's his wife back there in this version. It's either his wife or his sister. This is the weird thing, like in the Filmation series, there was a female member of the tribe, and it was either his wife or his sister. In the 2000X cartoon, we had the female, and it was the opposite. So if in Filmation it had been his wife, it was actually his sister in 2000X, or vice versa, if you understand. And I hope they make that figure too. Although, to be perfectly honest with you, since we haven't seen too much from the Filmation cartoon collection figures in a while now, I'm thinking we won't see any more of them, which means side characters are probably going to be at a minimum in this case, which is sad because that probably means we won't actually see her. Although in theory, they did spend the body on the new female Buck, so maybe they will. However, I won't know until I actually get that Evil Lyn in hand, which, just so you know, it has shipped from Big Bad Toy Store. So hopefully, with any luck, next week I will put up a video for that one. Well, let's go ahead and open this up. So unfortunately, I do not have a 2000 version of Stratos to compare this to, like the original toy version, I should say. So we're just going to have to go off of what we got here. Of course, we get the little paper thingy that shows us what parts come off. Apparently, I clipped that with my knife again. It's pretty boring, actually. Although, once again, we are being shown that his legs come off. So we have his backpack here, which it's got the little S for Stratos, apparently. Looks like we have to try to fit it into here and push down. See that? And that does not seem to be working so well. So let's go ahead and do this the old-fashioned way, where we take it off. I really need to get some stripper music that I can play when I do stuff like that. I don't know how much of that's copyrighted, though. Oh, wow. There we go. That was not fun, but we did get it in place. I wonder how well it'll stay in place, although this will be questionable as to whether or not we can get that back on there properly. Although, we can cheat a little bit on that regard, too. Because he'll just pop an arm off. This is one of those times when I might consider the idea of gluing something. But okay, so we got that on. Let's go ahead and take his waist off. Because once again, we do have the classic Origins diaper there. And then we have a skirt piece to go over it to look like the 2000X. Again, I'm not sure why when they're using the Thundercats bodies here, that they just didn't give us the Thundercat crotch too. His face looks really good. I think it does appear to be very cartoon accurate. Maybe better than He-Man's turned out, to be honest with you. He looks pretty badass. He ain't furry either. So now we have his little wing gauntlet things here. Now, the interesting thing with the 2000X series and Stratos' people is the fact that they actually had controls for their wings and their jetpack together, where we just kind of saw Stratos flying like normal in the old cartoon. And then he's also got the little jet boosters on his legs too. I think we might actually see a lot of new parts in the 2000X series of figures. So these should go on him like this. So put that in place. Put his hand back in there. Which is not an easy task, mind you. There we go. Then we can just put the little control lever in his hand. And that will also help hold the wing into position. I want to do the other side. No, they didn't, did they? Okay. For a moment there, I thought maybe they'd given me two of the same side. Like, that would just be my luck. Dang it. Okay, so now that we have all that in there, let's go ahead and talk about his articulation. Head on a ball joint, spins 360, looks up and down, sideways, down this way. You know, all of a sudden, I'm kind of like looking at him. He kind of reminds me of like the Amish in TV series. I don't know why. So the arm hinges up and down. Elbow does a 90 degree. And the arm itself does spin at a 360. This thing rotates out of control, easy. So that thought that the hand would help hold it up in place the way it's supposed to, not quite accurate. That being said, though, the wing is also on a hinge and a peg. So it spins around and moves side to side. Oh, crap. I think I got him on the wrong arms. Because you... Shit. No, wait. All right. Here's the issue I have. This may be a me thing, but you see how the wings are kind of curved? I feel like this should be on the outside or facing forward, so that when like not in use, they would be back like that. However, when you put them on the arm like that, the controller sits in the top and it's not supposed to. So then if we put the controller on there, then it's out like that. And so, because when he flies forward like this should be like this, right? Because this is kind of what would look natural for a bird flapping. So yeah, I do think maybe the wings are assembled wrong. And the only way to fix that would be to actually heat them up and take them off. So, dear viewers, I do want your opinion on this one. Should I go ahead and make the effort to heat up those arm wings and swap them the way I think they should look? Like, I guess technically when they're on display like this, just with the figure standing there, it's okay. It's just when he goes in flight mode that it seems like the wings look like they're upside down, in my opinion. But that's why I want to know what you guys think. And please say something in the comments below on that one. Other than that, I think this guy's a really nice figure. He turned out wonderfully as part of the cartoon collection. And I definitely hope they keep up with this kind of quality. And I do want to see how Evil Lyn turned out. Stratos here, though, looks pretty badass. I do kind of wonder, though, because again, I didn't have the original 2000X toy. Did his backpack really look like that? I don't really remember it from the cartoon series at all. But I'm just going to assume it was there since this is the cartoon collection version. He might be my favorite Stratos figure that they've put out, period. But what do you guys think about this one? And of course, again, like I said, I do want your opinions on if those wings should be swapped. No, because I can go ahead and dump them in some boiling water and swap them. Maybe even do a quick video on that, like a short, whatever. But if you enjoyed this review, please feel free to like that smash button. And if you want to see more of my nonsense in the future, and especially if you want to see that Evil Lyn figure when I get it, please subscribe. I thank you for watching. Peace and love.